Hey everyone, I wanted to make a tutorial on the basic functions of Stonebound, how to get your campaign started. Here we're at our campaign dashboard. We've got this updates button that shows our patch notes and updates, things we've added, our roadmap, which is votable by users for what you'd like to see first. Obviously we have a lot more planned. We've got a forum and your forum profile that you can edit. So creating a new campaign, you just click this button and then it would pop up in here. If you're joining a multiplayer campaign, you just push join campaign and enter the code. Here we're going to go into the Abyss of Barrymore. And up at the top here, the first thing is players. So these are your multiplayer players that have joined your campaign. You basically just generate a code, send this to them. Once everyone's in and have created their character or imported, they'll show up down here, and then just delete your code. Here's a time of day that you can use if you want. 6 to 1 would be a 4-hour session, being a full day in game. Currently, the times only really change the campaign map. Here we have an inventory panel where you basically just keep track of things that are hard to keep track of, like if your barbarian likes to steal or cut off Dragon Balls every time they fight one. We've got crafting where you can build new recipes, what kind of store your recipe will appear in, what's the output of the recipe, what's required for it. So we've got trollhide leather, it needs 2 times troll hides. We have 1 available in the inventory panel. We have a spells panel where you can create custom spells if you wanted to go super homebrew, or you can import the 5e SRD spells. We've got the upload map, which is just uploading your campaign map, and then the marketplace, which is not available yet. Here are some tools on the left side for placing a POI or a marker. Marker, I figure, was just kind of a reminder for DMs, like if you go full into the crafting system, you might want some resources on the map that players can mine or find. Over on the top left is the campaign panel. You can create regions, or I like to separate them by acts. So what I'm planning for Act 1 would all fit into here. And then clicking Act 1 highlights these POIs as a reminder. Your campaign library are files that are persistent through every location. So if I head into the village of Oma, I still have them. So like NPCs and characters would be NPCs that are going to be part of the campaign for a while, whereas your location specific NPCs and characters may be NPCs that the players will only ever meet in the village of Oma. We've got inside of the village battle maps. You can generate a dungeon, which is pretty cool. It's pretty basic right now. You can choose the size, how many floors it has. So if we go 2 floors, regenerate, and create the battle map. Now we've got, this is a different one I did. We've got floor 1 and floor 2 of this dungeon, and they are linked together automatically. So floor 2, I'm going to set my spawn point to this ladder. And now when I have a player token, and basically whenever they choose to go to the next floor, you just click the floor up here and they teleport to this area. It works with every player token. Down here is an interactive tutorial. that hopefully explains enough to help you guys out. We've got a dice roller that rolls the dice into a toast notification for all the players and the DM. We've got this jukebox where you can upload MP3 files. You can add a tag like chill. And once it's in, you can just search by the name or chill, or you can tell your AI companion, play a chill song, and it'll start playing. And that will sync to all players with their own adjustable audio level. So let's back out. Um, so NPCs and characters, you can add content in NPC and character. This is obviously a lot of information that isn't necessary for your NPCs, and so you can pretty much just write whatever you want, and it will, once saved, filter out everything else. So we got Glenn, monsters and creatures, also a lot of information. You can upload a portrait, name them, what size, their challenge rating, all this information, but whatever you put in is what will be saved. So creates a stat block. Your lore and notes include a tree map. So I can make a lineage tree. Just real quick. Then you can just drag in nodes, connect them how you want, and then you can also edit them and link them to other files. So I'll have to add a search to this, but I can link it to a camel. And now when I click that, it opens my camel. Items and loot would just basically be some reminders. There's gonna be some reminders, or you can upload from recipes, which is not working right now, but we'll get it. And then your quests and encounters. So you can create quests. What happens if your party fails the quest? The rewards. And then you can attach these to the tree as well. So if you wanted a giant quest chain, you could create that with a pretty easy view. And then your encounters are pretty cool too. So you can create an encounter, say goblin ambush, you got a dungeon, and then you can link your goblin. So we've got a party of 4 level 1s, say we want 5 goblins. Now this encounter is saved. We can go into our battle map. And open up the combat, start combat. So we got Spankman, we can encounter the goblin ambush. And now we've got our 5 goblins. We can roll automatically for everyone, and it goes off of their dex score for their plus modifier. We can multi-select. There was a, should be a pop-up there. Might be. Alright, well there's not. Maybe the floors messed it up, but anyway, you can hover over your goblin, get your stat block, say this goblin is going to hit with his scimitar, so +4 to hit, there's the range of the scimitar, 24 crit, 2d6 plus 2 crit, and we've got 10 damage, if that's correct. Definitely dead now, for sure. Then say we've got this goblin is going to attack with his short bow. We've got short range and disadvantage long range. You can target him. 11 is a hit on his 10 AC. And it can apply damage. Um, Another cool thing is, so inside of this town I've got a blacksmith. You could upload a picture of your blacksmith, and I've got this shop that was randomly generated, and this shop can pull from your crafting recipes as well, and it's based on their gold value. So when I add content, I add a shop, I can choose what type of shop it is, which goes back to your crafting recipe shop types. The blacksmith, you can change the party level of all of these. Select your recipe book, so blacksmith would have armor. Party level is essentially a gold value limit. So say I've got a party level 9s, you can generate a shop. And this fills in with the SRD data and then your crafting items if you specified a gold value, which I did not for my trollhide armor. But then you can save it. If you want to edit it, you can do that. Or you can add items from recipe, trollhide leather. And now I have my crafting item in the shop. You can regenerate it. Um, I think that's a lot of it, other than the battle maps and sort of like token functionality, which I'll get into in another video. So this one isn't super long because I hate watching 30-minute long tutorial videos. So thanks for watching. If you end up trying this out and you don't like it, please go to the forum and let us know why. Because we've been seeing a few users who will create one campaign and then not upload any files, and we'd like to know why so we can hopefully make the experience better for everyone. So, thank you guys.